Hi all, how you doing? Hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world. So this guy's done a video called "Exposing the Honey Influencer Scam," and he's done quite a bit of a deep dive into it, and he's basically come to the conclusion, and it seems pretty clear cut, that honey has been snaffling people's affiliate commissions and also various other things as well. Um, so honey is what's known as a browser extension. Browser extensions are can be a little bit dangerous, okay, because you don't know what they're going to do. You might assume they're going to do one thing, but they can do other nefarious things, okay. I've already I commented on a browser extension called the Grass extension that you don't know exactly what's going on there, and that's one of the reasons why that's why I uninstalled it and deleted it. Okay. Now, I would advise if you've got the Honey extension, I would advise you to do the same with that extension. Um, so PayPal actually paid $4 billion for this company back in January 6, 2020. So I think they've probably overpaid for this because I think they're going to end up in a massive amount of uh, lawsuits. Okay, I think they're going to be inundated with class action lawsuits because so many YouTubers will have lost thousands and millions of dollars overall by having this extension on because this honey extension is, like I said, has been uh, using cookies and replacing cookies that other people have been put on with their own cookie. Okay, so they're basically stealing the affiliate commissions and other things as well. It's like various things that this Honey extension does, and this guy highlights them all. Now, this guy, when he was making this video, sort of said that nobody else had kind of looked into it, or very few people had kind of looked into it, and he was kind of amazed that he's found this thing and it's sort of out there and nobody kind of knows about it. But actually, it's not actually true because 3 years ago, this guy did a video, and I actually watched this video. I remember seeing it actually for the first time watching it. I'm just going to play this end bit. Um, okay. So that's exactly what it does, basically. He does do all of those things that he's just said. Okay, but he made this video. He didn't quite look into all of it as much as this Megalag did. Okay, but this Megalag isn't really the first person to look into it, but he's the first person to join the dots together. So I think PayPal are going to be in a lot of trouble. I also think the original owners are probably going to be in a lot of trouble. Although they sold their company 4 years ago, so we don't know exactly how much this extension has changed over time. So how much did PayPal know, or how much does PayPal know what this Honey extension is doing? Now, I would suggest that if PayPal have owned it for nearly 5 years, that they should know exactly what is going on with it, because surely they would have taken over the programming of it. They won't just have left it as is. They'll have updated the program. They'll have updated this extension, and the only way to update the extension is to surely know what code is going into the extension in the first place. So I can't believe PayPal don't know what is actually happening with this extension. Uh, I, I mean, I don't know the background of it all, but it would seem almost impossible for PayPal not to know what is going on under the hood of this Honey extension. Um, so when this Honey extension got massive because a lot of YouTubers promoted it, including Mr. Beast, and obviously Mr. Beast is has got millions and millions of followers. Um, and there's lots of other YouTubers as well that have got millions of followers, and hence Honey extension got absolutely huge. Now I don't know how big it is in the UK. I don't recall that many people sort of using it or talking about it that much. I mean, personally, I only heard of the Honey extension from a crypto project called Lamono, where they said they wanted to be as big as the Honey extension. So that was the first time I ever heard of the Honey extension from them, basically. So I think this is a multi-billion-dollar scam, okay? Because Honey are basically stealing the commissions right under people's noses, without them knowing about it. Um, so this is a multi-billion-dollar scam as far as I'm concerned, and it looks like PayPal have paid $4 billion to get a very dodgy project, which ultimately could cost them billions of dollars in in civil lawsuits. So this is the thing about having a project which earns lots of money. If you're earning it in a nefarious way, it can come back to bite you. It could end up, you're thinking that you're making millions of dollars, but in reality, you're just creating a huge lawsuit for yourself, um, which will end up losing or costing you a lot more money than what you've gained over the years. So if they paid $4 billion for it nearly 5 years ago, they must have made quite a few million quid or a few $1 million over the past few years. And I should imagine people will want that back. And the way lawsuits are in the US, you end up paying a lot more than what you actually lose and stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see how this pans out. Anyway, my advice would be to uninstall the Honey extension. If you've got it on there, I would uninstall it straight away, and also have a think about what other extensions you've got on your browser, because they could all potentially be a bit dubious, okay? Because you don't exactly know what coding is gone into these extensions.